All you need to know about the death of Yu Menglong. The full video released by his agency ends all rumors. K-drama Haven family. For weeks, the world has lived in shadows. The death of beloved actor Yu Menglong, a man known for his gentle smile and quiet strength, was a tragedy that shook the entertainment industry to its core. Yet with every day that passed, questions multiplied. Was it an accident? Was there something darker at play? Whispers turned into headlines, headlines turned into conspiracy, and the truth seemed further away than ever. But now, at last, the silence has been broken. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. His agency has released the full official video, compiled from security cameras, medical reports, witness testimonies, and Yu Menglong's final public moments. For the first time, we see everything. For the first time, we understand. And tonight, we walk through it together. The last 24 hours. The video begins with a timeline. Yu Menglong was last seen the evening before his passing, attending a quiet dinner with close friends. The footage shows him leaving the restaurant around 10:30 p.m., smiling, bowing politely to staff, his usual warmth radiating. From there, the cameras track him to his residence, arriving shortly before midnight. He greets the guards, enters the building, and takes the elevator up to his floor. Everything appears calm, normal. But the next morning, the tragedy unfolded. The morning of the incident. At 7:45 a.m., building security cameras show Yu Menglong leaving his apartment, dressed casually in a simple shirt and jacket. He appears tired but not distressed. Witnesses report he greeted neighbors kindly, as he always did. By 8:10 a.m., he is seen walking toward a nearby park, a place he often visited for morning walks and reflection. And then, the footage shifts. At 8:27 a.m., passers-by notice him collapse suddenly near the park entrance. Panic ensues. Emergency calls are placed immediately. Paramedics arrive within minutes. The video does not dramatize, it simply shows the truth. Medical staff working frantically, neighbors crowding in shock, strangers kneeling in prayer. The medical report. The agency does not shy away from the facts. The narration explains, Yu Menglong suffered a sudden cardiac arrest. Despite the immediate efforts of emergency responders and doctors at the nearest hospital, he could not be revived. He passed away peacefully at 9:12 a.m. The full medical report, signed by hospital officials, is displayed on screen. It confirms no foul play, no external injuries, no substance involvement, only a sudden and tragic failure of the heart. The rumors addressed. The video also confronts the speculation that has plagued the internet. Was there an accident? No. The security footage shows no incident, no altercation, no suspicious presence in the hours before his collapse. Was it foul play? No. Police investigations confirm no evidence of external harm, no trace of poisoning, no threat. Was it stress, overwork, or neglect? The agency admits, Yu Menglong carried a heavy workload, as many actors do. But he had been undergoing regular health checkups. His passing was not foreseen by doctors or family. The agency pauses the narrative here, allowing a silence to linger, a silence heavy with sorrow, but also with clarity. The family's final words. In the most emotional portion of the video, his family speaks directly to the camera. His father, voice trembling. Our son was kind, humble, and hardworking. His passing was natural, but our grief is immeasurable. We ask that the world remember him not for his death, but for the joy he gave in life. His mother, through tears, every drama, every song, every smile, that was truly him. Please let him rest in peace. The legacy montage. The video closes with a montage of Yu Menglong's most iconic moments. Clips from his dramas. His laugh behind the scenes. His gentle way of speaking in interviews. The way fans screamed his name on red carpets, and the way he always bowed deeply in return. Overlaid is his own voice, from an old interview. If one day I'm no longer here, I hope people will say I made them smile. That will be enough. The screen fades to black. White letters appear. Yu Menglong, 1988 to 2025. Forever in our hearts. The world reacts. The release of the video silences the chaos. Fans stop arguing and start mourning together. The hashtags shift from speculation to tribute. Tributes pour in from fellow actors, musicians, directors, all remembering not the mystery of his passing, but the certainty of his kindness. One fan writes, "For weeks, I searched for answers. Now I realize the only answer I need is to cherish the memories he left." Another adds, "The rumors end here. The love remains." The colleagues who spoke. For weeks, many of Yu Menglong's closest friends in the industry remained silent, waiting, grieving privately, unsure of what to say in the midst of swirling rumors. But once the video was released, their voices returned. Yang Yang's tribute. Actor Yang Yang, who had shared a set with him years before, posted a photo of them laughing during rehearsal. His caption read simply, "Now the world knows the truth. Rest, my brother. I will carry your laughter with me always." Dilraba Dilmurat's tears. Dilraba, visibly emotional during a live stream, confessed, "I stayed silent because I was angry at how people twisted his name. Now that the truth is out, I just want to say he was light, pure light. We lost someone irreplaceable." Xiao Zhan's words of strength. Xiao Zhan, who attended the funeral quietly, finally shared, "Menglong didn't want fame to consume him. He wanted to work hard, stay kind, and go home to his family. That is how I will remember him." The fans' collective mourning. Across China, candlelight vigils were held in parks and outside theaters where his dramas had once premiered. Fans gathered, holding photos, reciting lines from his roles, singing his songs softly into the night. One fan at a vigil in Shanghai whispered to reporters, "We thought we needed answers, but what we needed was closure. Now, we can let him rest." On social media, the hashtags shifted dramatically. Where once there were accusations and suspicions, now there were tributes. Hashtag Thank You Menglong. Hashtag Rest in Peace Menglong. Hashtag Forever Our Gentle Star. Millions of posts, millions of voices, not in conflict anymore, but in harmony. The industry's promise. The release of the video did more than clear his name. It sparked an industry-wide reflection. Producers and agencies began speaking openly about the pressures actors face. Stress, sleepless schedules, and the weight of fame became central topics on talk shows and news broadcasts. One director, who had worked with Yu Menglong, said, "His death was natural, but the shock of it has reminded us, these young men and women are not machines. They are human. We must protect them better." Some agencies announced they would begin offering regular health checks and mandatory breaks for actors, a move many fans hailed as Yu Menglong's legacy of care. The friends who watched the video together. Perhaps the most heartbreaking moment came from his inner circle. Several close friends revealed that they gathered at one of their homes to watch the agency's full release together. In silence, they sat, watching his final moments, the footage of his last smile, the words of his family. When it ended, none could speak, until one voice broke through. A fellow actor whispered, "He didn't leave in fear. He didn't leave in scandal. He left as himself. That's how we'll keep him." And one by one, they raised their glasses, not in sorrow, but in remembrance. The family's gratitude. In a follow-up statement, Yu Menglong's family expressed their thanks to the agency for setting the record straight. "For weeks, we grieved in silence while lies spread about our son. Today, truth has given us peace. We thank his fans for their love, and we ask again, remember him not for how he left, but for how he lived." They revealed plans to establish a small foundation in his name, supporting young aspiring actors who lack resources but dream of telling stories. This way, his mother said, his story will continue. The legacy that remains. In the end, the release of the video didn't just end rumors. It transformed tragedy into memory. It replaced doubt with dignity. It gave fans, colleagues, and family a single, undeniable truth. Yu Menglong lived with kindness, worked with passion, and left the world not in scandal, but in peace. The final shot of the agency's video lingers now in the hearts of millions. Yu Menglong on set, smiling softly at the camera between takes, sunlight catching his face. A simple man, a gentle star, gone too soon, but never forgotten. K-drama Haven family, sometimes truth is the only gift the departed can leave us. And in giving us that truth, Yu Menglong's agency didn't just clear his name. They gave us back our memory of him, pure, untarnished, eternal. And so, as the world moves forward, one message echoes. Rest well, Yu Menglong. You gave us your best. We'll carry you forever.